Hello and welcome back to Southside Miniatures. I'm planning on making a bench seat for the American Diner, and the scale of it is going to be 1 in 24. I've done a drawing and of the bits I need, and I hope you can see that. If I bring that thing, the drawing is not to scale. It's only for my and then for my purposes, so I can see the measurements. There's the numbers on them are the pieces of wood you need to cut, and I am going to be cutting it in 2mm basswoods. This is the plans, and I have cut some of the wood up, and as you can see, and as I've written on them, like back seat and all that, so I don't get mixed up with what bits they are. But you won't see them because these will be what inside. So and so we so we don't get mixed up. Right, what I am going to be using is that Gorilla Glue, and I've got some 1, 2, 3 blocks here, so I can put the thing together. So and I'll start building. So now I shall get the base, and then now what I will do is get a bit of Gorilla Glue and put that on both ends, and there's not too much, I've got miles on there, but I could put it on the other, this is the other end. Sorry about that, it's because that's one of my dogs barking, and as you can tell. And as anybody walks past, and as he barks, the little one is the big one, just don't take any notice. So and now if I put that down there, and I'll get colour my 1, 2, 3 blocks, and I will put that beside it, like as you can see in there, if you can see. And make sure that's in line. Push that one up against it, and that against the sides. And then get the other one, the other sides. Yeah, if you can bring this one back, so it's clear the end of it, because you want to get another 1, 2, 3 block that sits this way. Then the same with this one here. But if you get another one first of all, and push that tight up against that, and that should make these sorry, these two corners straight in, because you can push them against it, against the 1, 2, 3 blocks. If you push them in kind of roughly nice and tight against it, and then get your other one, bring them back a little touch so you can push this one back. Push that up against that as well, and this is to make sure that's nice and tight. That's nice and tight. Oh, I've moved it. And then we'll leave it for a couple of seconds, and then we can start doing the other bits and pieces to it. Right, okay, it's been standing in there for a couple of minutes, and so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move these 2 side bits and just push that along a little bit, so make sure it ain't stuck to the table or to the mats. And that's what I'm going to do, is get my and let me seat I'm going to put a bit more glue in there because that's it's gone hard. What I'm going to do is put a bit of glue on the arms and up the back. If I can get the back from here. Oh. There's plenty of glue on there. And a bit of glue on the sides. Hold that still for a moment. So what I'm going to do is get me seats. And put that on and push that right out the back, to the back. Clear the glue off the sides. Just make sure all the glue's off the sides, because once you push these blocks up against the seats, and those might stick to it. So what I'm going to do now is put the and handle it very, very careful because it's still still a bit wet. Put a couple of dabs on the glue, and then get your 3mm one, and sit in the top. Like that, because once the leverette goes on, and it will come up and then over this, and then you better stick the leverette to it. That's it. Now you're going to get some more glue, put it on your back. Sides, and that's that sides. And then if you put it back down against the block, put the back of the chair on and line it up with the sides, push it back, wipe the glue off the sides, and then put these two blocks back in there. And to make sure it's square, push that up against and then leave it until that dries, and I'll be back with you in just just a minute. Okay, it's been standing for a couple of minutes now, so so what I should do now is put it back on, and put it back on. And then put the fronts on. So if I get a little bit of glue there and put it around the back, if I do that, let's just have a look. Yeah, that is lovely. That's it. Okay, and then I just make sure I have the right bit. So I'm going to seal this around there, and then with the glue, so I'll keep on going off screen. Just make sure you get enough glue on that to hold the back, because that should hold now. Line it up with the, if you wipe the glue off the bottom, so you can see it down on the table. But don't worry about this here, because the red leverette's going to come up and over this, and as in here give you that arch. There's that arch up there. So that's that there. I'll sit that down there for just 1 minute and push that on the back and push these two up the sides. That one there, that one there, and that one there. And then I'll be putting the front on. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the fronts on now. So we'll go around on the inside of here. No. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go around this. That's on the top. Oh, sorry, I'll keep on coming off camera. Down there, down the bottom. Yeah, then a little bit on the sides. So this is a bit fiddly. And get that to go in now. Get that flush with the and with the top of the seats and the bottom. Okay, if you make some pencil marks, 4mm and off the front of your seat, and then this will be on the on the bottom of your seat. But if you make 2 marks at 4mm at the front, and then 2 marks, 1 top, 1 bottom at the and there both sides of your seat, because this is where your seat base will sit. And that, so and that is what I'm going to do, is stick the base on the inside of the marks, not on the outside, so it's closer to the edge, and on the inside, so it's in the further away from the edge. It was like that, if you can see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some glue on there. Right, I'm going to sit out there, and I'm going to put some glue on this here. As the glue's going a bit stringy now, but So we get that on there and sit that on them lines and stop it falling over. I like that. I'll just sit out there like that so you can see. So we've got that. And now we're going to put the other two on, the other three on. Put one bit on either side. And it goes on the edge of your wood, as you know. Sorry if it's just come off camera. You put this one up against there. And then just move that around. So that's isn't that roughly in line. And then we do the same with the other ends. For the other ends. And push them up and make sure they're. You've got a pair, a spare cocktail stick. What you can do is push that down, push that along, make sure that's in there. Get that in line, and that in line. That should do. Now all you need to do is your back. Well, as we will let this dry, we will let this dry, and then we'll be putting the leverette on. So what I'm going to do is start painting this, and then what I'll do, squeeze just a little bit out on the brush. Oh, God, that smells too much. Yeah, and then pour that out there then. What I do, I just put a bit in the tray there. I've got the tray ready. What I do is just paint this black. It don't matter if it goes on the bottom of the chair, because it's going to be covered up with red leverettes. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera, paint the rest of it, and then I'll come back, and then once it's dry, and then we'll start the red leverettes. Right, yeah, it's, once you've got that, if you hold the back of the leverettes with your finger, and put some glue on the seat itself, and spread that out over the seat. Yeah, we don't usually do 1 in 24 scale. We do and 1 in 12. So it's the first time we've done a 1 and 1 in 24 scale. And then so we they just and they use these as we go. Right, I'm going to put a little bit on the back now, so I can get that tucked in. Put just down the bottom of the backrest, like that, and then just spread that out. And then get your leverettes and pull it over the front of the seats. Make sure you're keeping it as in line, kind of even both ways. Bring it pull it nice and tight, so it's all stuck down on that. And as what I tend to do, and is get a bit of wood, and that old bit of wood with straight edge. Put that, push that tight in against the leverette into the seats, and make sure it's nice and tight in. You could get a couple of clamps, and then clamp that down. Well, I've stuck the back on as well, and that's so as I've left it for at least about 20 minutes or something to stick. And as you can see, I've got clamps everywhere. So I'm going to take these ones off and then glue the back. I'm going to leave them two on. That's all done now nicely. I'm going to leave them two on. I'm going to take this, is that one off. And I'll lay this down now and glue the top and the back, and then clamp that. It's got nice and quiet now because the 3D printer's finished. I'm putting some on top there, as you can see, and I'm going to put some on the back, and then because you put too much on, and then we can always now take it off anyway. We go up there, along there with that, and then I'm going to spread this over the back. Spread this over the back, and then pull it down, and then clamp it. And to make sure you get it on your edges. All round on your edges, plenty on your edges so it holds it down. I'm going to put it down on there like that. And I'm going to pull this down nice and tight now to make sure that it sticks all nice and tight, and as you can see, and that to get that round, and if you get, sorry, this might be too high, and then as you can get the round bit up the top there, so it looks like it's shaped around like that. And then they pull that nice and tight. Get another bit of wood if you can. Put it on there, get another clamp. And if you bring that right to the edge, your woods, and they're right to the edge of his seat. And if you can do the same as the to the other sides. Another bit there. Go right on there. Pull it down nice and tight. And then get another little clamp. Push it up to the front there. And put it on there like that. And then just wait till that dries. And then what we will do is just lap it over a little bit, cut it off, and then stick it underneath. And then we will do the two sides and the white trimming to go around the edge. Yeah, once it's all off and that, then get your cocktail stick and run it. Make sure there ain't nothing on it. What I'll do, I'll just get a new one. Right, I've got a clean cocktail stick. And if you get that in there, and then just run along the edge there and there, and then it'll flatten it down and make it tighter to the edge there. And that is, but afterwards, and you always can touch this up, this black bit of paint, but just watch the edge of the leverette. So now what I'm going to do now is cut these, this edging off. Then what I'm going to do first, I'm going to lay it on a 1, 2, 3 block, and I'll go nice and gently and go in and just cut that. It would help with, oh that's better. And then along this side here, so it's nice and flush. Okay, there's the leverette, what was sticking over the end of the chairs, and as I've cut off and as and trimmed it to the side of the chairs, as you can see. So it's all nice and trimmed up now, and there's the excess leverette. So what I'm going to do now. Just to let you know, I didn't put any sponge on this, because this is and that 1 in 24, and then if it was inside a doll's house and then it was going to be moved about a lot, I would have put a bit of sponge on the seat and on the backing, and that to make it more softer. But where it's going to sit inside the American Diner, it'd be stuck down and onto the floor. And there's no one to be and they're moving it. So that's what I'm going to do now is put this on the on the leverette, but put the and on the back of the leverette, just like that. And then get a pencil And as if you can draw around it. So you should have is the chair, is the outline of the chair, and so we get a pair of scissors, and as in cut round that, and as and then make another one for the opposite sides, and as and then we'll come back and stick it on. Right, I'll put the glue on, and then as I'll stick this side on. You put it on and as and then level it up with the edge of the red leverettes was on there, and as and then you won't see no edge, but you won't anyway because we've got edging going on around this. If we do and before you put your edging on, and then if you want to trim off your little bits of what's hanging over, and then if you do like this video, if you could subscribe and push the like button, and then if you need to get in contact with us, you can get in contact with us on southsideminiatures@gmail.com, and we would like to hear from you. And if you want to see any more tutorials, and please get in contact with us. Right, that's what I'm going to do now, and I'm going to sit this on the sides, and on its side where I've just glued, get a 1, 2, 3 block, and sit that on there, and let it stick. And then this other side I'm going to stick off camera. And I'll be back with you to you once this other side stuck. Okay, I've stuck the two sides on, trimmed them up now, so as you can see, and they're all trimmed now. So now it's to put the piping on around the outsides. What I'm using is white bead cord. And it is 1 millimetre thick, so that's what I do. I get your glue. I'm using tacky glue. Get your glue. I'll bring the glue over here so you can see. And there's put my knives over there because I don't fancy cut myself. And then what I do, I sort of put a bit along the edge, down the bottom, and then a bit up the front. And then what I do, I'll get a bit of this cords. We'll start on the cords. And we'll stick that down. And it is really fiddly, but you'll get there. That's one, get it on there. And try to hold that on there like that, and then bring it round. like that. Wipe off your excess glue, what's on the outsides. Okay, it's yeah, we should spread some more around this. Just watch the white cords. If you can, hold that out of the way for a moment, and then put some more along the edge, and yeah, because you've got to do this all the way round. We go to there, and then we'll come up to the back. Look more so much there, look. And then to the back. And then we get a white cord again. And you go down. You get a cocktail stick. Or use your fingers off, it'll be better. And try to get that in there, and on the glue there. You get it in there like that. Oh, it's come off. A little bit more glue, not enough. Because you will get a bit over the leverettes, but you always want to wipe that off afterwards. Tie that into there, and then you wipe off the excess, and then if you get a cocktail stick and you push it right in there into the corner, and then get some more glue, go around the top of the chair. And come straight down the back. And then come straight down the back. And then pull your cords, get all lined up, hold the top and get that in line, and then push it down onto the chair, and then you can wipe this off here, this excess, this bit of glue down here. As you can see, it started taking shape. It was shape now. Pull it a little bit tighter so it gets so it goes well along there. And then all we do is just and then bring it along the bottom, cut it, and then stick it to the to your beginning of your cord out. And then so what I do, and then as I will do this one down it off camera. And then I'll do the other sides and off camera, and as and I will come back to you and show you, and then once it's done. Yeah, it's all done now. As you can see, I've done the white piping on both ends, and as this is this is how it should look once it's done. And I might have to clear out a little bit, cut a little bits of glue, but apart from that, it looks pretty good. And as maybe give this another that little touch up with the black paint, but that is my bench chair for the 1950s diner, and this is one of 5, so I've got to make another 4. And but never mind, it's all good fun. And so thank you for choosing this video, and hopefully to speak to you in the next one. Thank you very much.